retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, so until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title, we gonna talk about it. But first, let me get into the chat. Let me get into the chat. Men Tech Soul, what up, though? Appreciate you, bro. K Eats in the building, y'all. Hey, shout out to K Eats, man. She just rocked the first half of the nine completion cycle, talking about adversity, the positive and negative aspects, as the hard act to follow. So hopefully, I will produce. Shout out to the sis Tage. Appreciate you, sis. Can y'all hear me? Okay. King Miller in the building. What up, Nine? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about adversity. I represent the mind, so we're gonna talk about the mental part of adversity. I'm gonna share some personal adversity that I overcame, that I went through. Um, but yeah, I want to let a couple more people get into the building before we go into the discussion. We ain't gonna wait too long, but I do want to give people the opportunity because this is not the normal time that I go. So people probably are unaware I did share it out. So, if you rock with the content and you believe I have something impactful to say, do me a favor. Tell somebody, share the word out, bro. Share me out. But yeah, sis rocked it out. Appreciate you so much for that shit, sis. Letting me come up on the panel and add to that conversation. That was definitely fire. Y'all look out for the playlist at the anti go off sometime later on tonight, early tomorrow. I have a playlist together. We're gonna have many more discussions like this. Like I said, we're just talking about the positive and negative aspects of adversity. We gonna cover it, covering the mind, the body, and the soul. The cycle of completion is this: is getting our soul and our mind to complement one another, not to work against one another, but to work with one another. That way, our actions will reflect the completion of our inside. What up, Nine?
Hey.
How's you do? How's you do?
What's up, Nine?
I'm chilling, Nine. Mr. Gary Busted Down Brown, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I was just gonna let a couple more people come in.
Hey,
But I
Gary.
can I can definitely rock out with it now. Um, we got the right people. So, any questions, y'all know what to do. Put it in the comments. But I want to talk about the mental aspect of adversity. You know, our sis gave us a great definition of what adversity is. You know, it's something that none of us uh, are exempt to, right? You know, it's misfortune, it's hardships, it's losses, and and life is levels to it. You know, at different times of life, we go face different forms of adversity, and the effects that it has on us mentally. Um, the the mental aspects of adversity, it can cloud your judgment. It can have you making wrong decisions. You know, it can have you stagnant. You know, afraid to move, afraid to try things, afraid to open yourself up to people, you know, being hurt. You know, I hear so often that people say you can't trust people. And I tell people, when you convince yourself that you can't trust people, you won't trust people, even if a person is trustworthy. You're so beat down and battered that you won't even notice it because you already built a belief in your head that people are untrustworthy. And that's the one aspect I really want to expound on is from the mental aspect, the negative aspect is the beliefs. You know, mentally, when you face adversity, especially negative things, it can build a belief. You know, a lot of times it will. It will build a belief, and that belief will have you not moving forward. It will have you stagnant. It will have you not opening yourself up to not only people but opportunity. So the mental aspect of adversity that I really want to touch on is developing beliefs that don't benefit you because of adversity. You know, like I mentioned, people so often have been hurt by other people and they don't want to feel that again. They don't want to experience it again, so they shut themselves off. And then they develop a belief that other people are just out to hurt them. Big Mix, what up, my brother? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. My bad, I ain't getting to the chat. Did you want to say something, Tate? My bad.
No, I'm good. Hey, everybody.
But yeah, that adversity will have you mentally blocked. And that's the negative aspect. But when you overcome adversity, like Tay said earlier, it builds you up, you know, mentally also, not just emotionally, but mentally. You know, it gives you that confidence. It gives you that resilience. You know, it makes you stronger. So when you encounter adversity again, guess what? You already got the mental fortitude to not only go through it, but to overcome it. So I want to share, you know, my story. You know, when I lost my eyesight, let me give you a little background. So me, I was always into a lot of different things. You know, working on cars, driving cars, martial arts. I did a lot of things with my eyesight. You know, um, and when I lost my eyesight, it took a lot from me, not only emotionally but mentally. You know, I didn't think that I was uh, adequate anymore. I was effective. You know, I was worried about if someone attacked my family, will I be able to defend them? You know, um, me losing my eyesight, I didn't feel comfortable using a weapon. You know, I didn't want to carry my weapon because I can't see, and I didn't want to hurt nobody trying to defend myself. And it made me timid going in big crowds. You know, because I felt unsecure. You know, I'm in a big crowd. What if somebody hit me and I don't see 'em coming? You know, there was so many things mentally that it did to me. But once I overcame it, it made me realize not only how strong I am, but it gave me more creative ways to be effective because I couldn't see. So I had to become creative. So not only did it strengthen my mind, it gave me the opportunity to become more creative. So just the mental aspect of adversity, from a positive standpoint, it can develop skills in you that you didn't even know you had. It can make you um, explore things and find new skills. You know, because now you have this problem or situation in front of you. And like I said, when I was in the negative side, um, I wasn't thinking about how I can compensate for the things that I was lacking now. But the more I began to progress, the more creative I came. Okay, I can't see this, so what can I do? And I found different ways to compensate for what I was lacking. Some things can't be replaced, but a lot of things were. And it built my confidence. It gave me motivation. It inspired me. All those feelings Stay was talking about, that's what it did for me. And I began to think different. Once I began to feel different, I began to think different. And you know what happened when you think different, you do different things. It's a deadly combination. Yeah, adversity and stagnation is a deadly combination. Yeah. And a lot of times that's where people get stop loss at, you know. So yeah, the the mental aspect of adversity, especially with me losing my eyesight. Like I said, I felt less than a man. What makes me a man, a big part for me. And I'm not saying in general like all men are supposed to feel like this, but when I define myself, I am a protector and I'm a provider. Me losing my eyesight, I can't work the way I used to. I was, and at that time, I was doing life insurance, and I started blowing up. Like my client list started getting bigger. I was not cold calling no more. I was getting way more referrals, and it was like everything was taking off. I had a couple business deals. I was with a partner group. We were buying real estate, and all that stuff came to a halt, and some of it I lost. You know. Uh, but I gained so much more, you know. But I wouldn't have been able to see those gains or even accept them if I didn't overcome those negative feelings and begin to think different, you know. Like even this YouTube thing, I never thought about doing YouTube. I never thought about sharing my experience. I didn't have time to. I was too busy doing other things, but I lost one thing, one door closed and another door open, and it opened up to the opportunity that I can do something that I believe the creator designed me to do. And it's to help other people through my teachings and my understandings and my philosophies, the things that I use to overcome adversity in life. I designed them as tools, and now I have the opportunity to share them with other people. Lady Shay, what up, sis? Appreciate you.
Hey,
It's
Shay.
never possible to serve dualistic viewpoints. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But yeah, so from the mental aspect, when you're dealing with adversity, we're not gonna get into this week on how to overcome it. This is just more of the awareness. But you do need to be aware of why you think. Tay told you to ask yourself a question: why do you feel this way? And I'm here to tell you to ask yourself the question, why am I thinking this way? Because without identifying why you think a certain way, you can't do nothing about it. It's not a problem unless you know it's a problem. And a lot of times people don't know they have the power to fix themselves or at least um, go get the help. You to even ask for help, you have to be aware that you need help. So those negative thoughts, they're not beneficial to you. I'm telling you that from a first person standpoint. There's no benefit in thinking negative about yourself. So if you're doing that, you need to ask yourself why. Why am I thinking of myself this way? Why am I putting myself down? Why am I thinking any lesser of myself? Once you identify why, then you can take action and do something about it. But the key is to be aware, and understand adversity is gonna come regardless if you want it to or not. If you think you deserve it or not, it's gonna come. That's just natural. Law of rhythm tells us we go up and down. So I never once asked myself, or ask God, why did I lose my eyesight? What did I do? No, it was never woe was me. Um, it was more or less of me feeling inadequate because of the things I couldn't do no more. And I believe it's always a grieving process. And after that, you got to get up and get back at it. And that's what I did. Luckily for me, I faced adversity at a young age. We all have. But I was able to overcome adversity at a young age. And I knew it was a process I had to go through. You go through a grieving state. I never questioned God. I never questioned um, the universe. I never questioned. I just knew I had to do something about it. And like I said, luckily for me, I faced it before, so I understood it was a battle. But I was mentally prepared because of what I went through before. So when I say it builds confidence, it gives you strength. What you go through at a young age is only preparing you for what you have to go through later. So there's many different ways to look at adversity. But the best way I was able to find is to understand that whatever I go through now is only preparing me for what I have to go through later. And also, as you're in a moment of dealing with adversity, just use that as an opportunity to see how far you came and how far you got to go. Anti in the building. What up, Nine? Didi. What up, Didi? Appreciate you. Roxanne. Appreciate you, Roxanne. My bad. Brian's family. What up, though? Appreciate you, fam. My bad. I was just going back to the chat. Okay, putting ice on my arm. What the heck did you do to yourself, Lady Shay? Miss 702, what it do? Yeah, but the mental aspect of adversity, the negative aspect again, um, just to go over a couple things that I went over for the people who just stepped in. We talking about the positive and the negative aspects of adversity, and I mentioned how it can cloud your judgment. It can make you think less of yourself. It can make you feel insecure. It can be fearful. And when you get those thoughts and those feelings, it will affect the way you act or interact with the outside world. And when I say outside world, I'm literally talking about the physical world. If you insecure, uh, there's opportunities that might come to you. You might turn down because you don't think you're good enough um, to achieve it. You don't think you're good enough to take it. You know, like I said, you hear so often when people close themselves out to other people because they've been hurt. People, we all been in a bad relationship. Probably not young Riaz because he ain't dating yet. But, being in a bad relationship, you hear people, they get really taken advantage of. People who really went through the ringer. Miss V been talking about the wrestler Tesla lady, you know. But even that, it shows what happens when you insecure with yourself. You will begin to settle for things, right? So sometimes you might close yourself off. Sometimes you might open yourself to the wrong people and get taken advantage of when you having thoughts of inadequacy or you feel insecure and a person might come and come and love bomb you. And you might not recognize that because you might be in a desperate mode and that person is giving you attention and yeah, they're making you feel good in the moment and your judgment is clouded and you don't see what they're actually doing. They're taking advantage of you. But you're in that mode of desperate. You don't think you deserve anything better. So you ignore all the red flags and you just hope things get better, but that's not what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is it's gonna get worse. So it's important to understand when you're going through adversity, your mindset at that time. And sometimes you gotta isolate yourself until you can get control of your thoughts and feelings. Okay, I'm doing it now. I'm not supposed to be talking about steps to overcome adversity. Miss Tracy, what up though?
Right. You
Always
started
got a
over
mind.
talking too. I almost over talked the point too. That's why I was like, let me be quiet. But
But
I
you know,
think you make a huh?
I was about to say because it's such a good topic and it's such broad. It's a broad topic and it's so easily um, to talk about, especially when you're talking about personal things you went through personally. It's so easy to get lost in a
Yeah.
dialogue.
And start talking about how you overcame it.
Hmm. So
But I
what
think you
was
made a great point when you said like, you feel unworthy and things like that. But that's also it plays into a lot of what you've been teaching and preaching or whatever, teaching about like manifesting and things like that. Like if you feel unworthy of something, how can you manifest what it is you want? You don't feel like you deserve it. So it's not gonna come to you, you
all
know?
fact, all facts. If you don't feel like you deserve something, then you ain't gonna get it. You know,
Mm.
like I was saying, I think I mentioned it a couple lives back when Anti said she was taking notes. When we say it ain't nothing but bad women or bad men out here, and you wonder why you keep getting examples of that, it's because you literally manifest it. You thinking something, you attracting it to you. You know, and then that emotion is the power behind it. So you can think something, but if you believe it, if you feel it, that's exactly what the universe, the creator, will give you. That's what you say in your heart desire. So you have to be careful.
Yeah, I don't
Completely
know
so.
how many cells we have in our body. We have so many different cells in our body. But when you say to yourself, say you want to go to Jamaica, right? You want to go to Jamaica. Okay, so you literally have just told and say, you know what, I would never, just you say sarcastically, or it could be for, you know what, I'll never be able to get to Jamaica, you know? Like I'll never be able to. You literally just told all the cells in your body you're not going to Jamaica. What you think? You
Yep.
think you gonna go? No, you're not going to Jamaica. It's a wrap. Oh, that's why you got to tell your body what to do. We are going here. You are this. You are that. You know what I mean? You are worthy. You are confident. You have to tell yourself. You have to tell them cells inside of you who you are. Sorry, word.
You definitely got to talk nice to yourself. No, you good. You good. For me, y'all, sorry if this is going over the topic. Yeah. No, go ahead and what did Lady say? Oh no, Lady Shay, that's no, do your thing. V Peachy, what up though? Appreciate you. Yes, the nine is complete. And while I get the complete nine up here, let me do this one time for your mind.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll
That's my
Oh,
jam.
my bad.
And we're back. But yeah, definitely. I wanted to say something else too about, when I lost my eyesight. Um, it was really tough, because not only did it affect me emotionally, mentally, it affected me physically. And the physical effects of it, I believe that's the anti, but I did want to share that. You know, when I when I began to overcome the the emotional and mental aspect, I began to recover physically too. So it's important to understand that our emotions and our thoughts will affect how we handle ourselves physically too. Uh, because if you feeling inadequate, if you feeling weaker, as I did, I felt weak. I've been practicing martial arts since I was 12 years old, and I sparred at least 3 times a week. I enjoy getting hit. I enjoy that sounds weird, but yeah, I enjoyed it. It made me feel alive. And knowing that I couldn't do that no more, I lost a piece of myself. But when I began to recover mentally and emotionally, uh, I began to accept, okay, this is just my new life. So I found other things to do. So it's important to understand that the way we think and feel will affect us physically too. That is dictated
Facts.
by
That's basically what you think on the inside comes out on the outside, right?
so we shall be exactly. And what like the mind is a powerful 100 positive thoughts and one negative aspect can switch it up quick. And that's the thing too. Just I appreciate you, VP. She appreciate you. That's the important thing too. What Lady Shay said too. Um, you can one bad thought can change the whole momentum. So next week we definitely go over some tools that you can use to switch that back. Because a lot of times you have to be aware. Because a lot of times, it'll be an outside stimulant, something somebody else do that will change a feeling that you have inside. You can be having a wonderful day, and some butthead can come through and mess it all up with a word or an action. But it's our responsibility not to allow that to happen because guess what? Those people ain't going nowhere. They always have existed. They always will exist. So it's just how we perceive things.
Facts.
What up, nine?
Hey, what's up? What's up? Shout out to the chat. Shout out Word and Tay. How y'all doing tonight?
We doing wonderful, wonderful.
I,
Hey.
I was listening down in the comments, but I said, let me go ahead and come up with my family. But you can keep on going. I'm listening. I got my notes.
I'm trying to read Lady Shade. I can't. I'm having trouble reading it, and I can't see it on the screen now. They say it's hard to explain, even though you experienced it. Yet saying is one thing. Yet once we switch back to honesty, beliefs, and faith, and self, it's a domino effect. Is infinity. Yes, it is perception through the perspective. Definitely, we got to have to get Lady Shay up here one day. But yeah, that's definitely all facts, Lady Shay. And the way we think is the way we feel is going to influence the way we think, and sometimes the way we think is going to influence the way we feel. Like I said, I mean, um, what the philosophy I'm teaching is to allow the emotions to affect the thought, but this is the reality. These three aspects are all part of it. And at any time, one will influence the other one. So the true philosophy is to allow them to complement one another. You know, allow your actions to dictate what you think and what you feel, and allow your feelings to dictate what you feel and what you think. And the reason I'm telling you to gain control of it, because if you don't, someone else will. That's how manipulation happens. And manipulation happens on different levels. You know, it can be something minute or it can be something large. You see people get scammed every day, especially older folks, because they're lonely. Now you got somebody paying you attention, and a week later, your whole bank account is drained, you know, because they gave you false feelings. You know, and the only reason that happened
Yep.
because a lot of times people are desperate, you know.
Yep. So true. He made a good point. If you don't control your emotions, somebody else will. And that's just what it is.
Lady Shay, you better not apologize again. Keep dropping that sauce in the chat. That's what it's for. You know, no, you come over here, express yourself. We love learning. I can learn from anybody, and you definitely be dropping fire in the chat. Nah, you keep it. You keep a typing. You keep a typing now. Keep a typing.
Right.
Yes, we appreciate active people in the chat.
Now go ahead and flex your intellectual prowess, Lady Shay. We appreciate that, sir. Don't pipe down. We turn up over here when it comes to knowledge and information. Ain't no turning down. Yeah, and bronze, I tell you this, I think to respond. I don't react to anything. If I react, then I gotta check myself because the reaction is predicated upon an action. You know, it's a reaction. So whoever controls the action controls the reaction, truthfully. And I had to learn, you know, and I learned this when I was young in the street, that people will do things to get you to react. And if you react, then you kind of at their mercy. You know, when you react to someone's action, you're kind of at their mercy. They dictate and they got control. So for me to gain control of self, I have to respond. So a response is hold on one second. So the difference between a reaction and a response is impulse, right? Um, A reaction is normally or generally off of impulse. A response is you thinking and then acting. So now you in control. But what you said is definitely what is 9%? 9% is the three people you see up here thus far. Add Cat Daddy, add Mr. West. Um, they are 9% too. They just don't do content. But we are a group of people who believe that a better you is a better us, meaning better we are individually, the better we are collectively. And there's many ways to get there, but we educate, we motivate, we inspire, and we have fun while we doing it. So the 9%, in a nutshell, is a theory that I had, right? That only 9% of people actually seek solutions. So we are solution seekers. I just like the way the 9 and the percent sign looks, so I chose that. And but yeah,
In the
this is
nine, we trust.
in the 9 we trip. Yeah, we just a collective group of people trying to better the world one person at a time.
That's facts.
We earn it through experience. Yeah, understanding, and there's levels to that, right? So even when you talk about understanding, you know, it's a occult teaching that is three tiers of understanding. Understanding, which is being aware. Understanding is knowing how something works, and overstanding is knowing the methodology of how it works. So if you understand, you just aware of something. If you understand, then you know how it works. If you overstand, not only do you know how it works, but you can make it work for you. So you can equate all that to comprehension. You know, when you comprehend something, like the difference between comprehending and understanding is knowing um, the beginning and the end of something. Comprehension is knowing the methodology, how you got to the beginning and how you get to the end. So I always preach comprehension. You know, I think we should stop understanding and begin to comprehend things. You know, because if you know how something became, then you know how to utilize it and make it work for you. You know, even people. You know, if you can comprehend someone, you can understand where they at emotionally and mentally, so you can understand how to interact with them better and more effectively when you begin to comprehend people. Yeah, solution seekers, VPG. We actively seeking solutions, and to do that, I mean, it takes a special type of person to actually seek a solution. You know, it takes a special type of individual, and I appreciate everybody rocking out because a lot of them here comprehension. You like that, brother? Miss 702, you just learned something. What you learned? That is my soul number. Wow, it pulled me in my life. Has definitely rotated in cycles of nine. Its value and it's powerful. Yes, it is. I always loved the number nine for various reasons, but um, yeah, definitely. And you know, we got the master of numbers up here on the panel, two Lady Shay. You know, they each do numerology. Y'all better get with Tay soon, because I'm telling you, her skills. When she opened my eyes to, I didn't know I was a master number 33. I didn't even know what it meant. But when she began to break down in detail, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I said this before, and I'm not ashamed. I began to cry because it made my life make so much sense. I did not understand why I was so different from people, why I went through things I went through. And when she broke that down, um, oh, I thought somebody popped up here. When she broke down what a Master 33 was, uh, like I said, I began to cry because it gave me peace. It gave me clarity, you know, understanding that, you know, it's okay to be different. Not only is it okay, I began to embrace it even more. I always did. I just didn't know why, you know, but when you get clarity of life, it's humbling, you know, and I'm weird. I'm different, and it's a reason. You know, the Creator built me this way um, for a reason, and it was just refreshing to know that you know I had a purpose. Not only that I had a purpose, my purpose was defined. So if y'all don't believe in numerology, that's cool. That's understandable. But if you have questions that can't be answered, you might want to look into it. And we got the perfect woman to help you understand it. You know, the goddess Tate. So definitely check out her channel. Um, she got a second channel that we about to start promoting. So definitely get with the goddess. Yeah, hey Gary, I'm telling you. See, Gary is another 33, another master 33. That's why you'll see me in chats say, you know, give him a salute with the 33. So we definitely get some powerful people who come through here. I appreciate all y'all. Gary, Mr. West. You know, we you already know we got the nine up here. Well, there's some awesome people who come through here. Big Mix is about to get into the mix. I'm excited about that. My brother Bronze coming through, the realest one. He's somewhere multitasking. Miss Rashida, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do, but it's something telling me to get her on board. You know, I keep feeling compelled. So we gonna do that. Wherever Commander at, shout out to Commander. You know, we building a tribe over here. A bunch of great people come through supporting, um, indulging into the content. So we gonna keep delivering. You know, this is just a rough draft. We gonna get better at this. You get better with practice. Numerology, yeah, definitely, definitely. Get with Tay. Definitely get with Tay.
Yeah, and it's refreshing when you've got a group of people and you all your mind, you all, are thinking a certain way. Because man, it's crazy when you out here, you dealing with different type of people and you just don't know who they are. You don't know, you know what I mean, where their mind what their mindset is like, where they come from. But when you have a group of people and you know what their mind frame, where they're at, where they're going, where they want to go, they ain't on no manipulative stuff, and they ain't playing around. They about business and becoming a better version of them. It just make it easier. I don't know about y'all. Does it make it easier? Makes you feel like, okay.
100%.
Especially the clarity. Like you said, that's what makes it easier for me is just having an understanding. You know, there she go. That's my favorite sniper. Hey, look, I'm biased towards a lot of people on here. There's a lot of great people, but I got a top five, and definitely Commander is in there. So I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you, and it's refreshing when being receptive is genuine. Yes, willing to understand each other and respect is mutual, and that's the key. You know, I look at it like I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of this stuff that happen on the internet is weird to me because it don't. I don't debate people in real life. I have intellectual conversations with adults all the time. So coming on here and trying to talk to people and going through the motions of it, at first it was very disheartening, and then I found y'all. You know, I found a great group of people. So it instilled hope again. Because I was losing faith in humanity just watching the way people interact. But I realized that was just even though you scroll through and see so much, it's still a small pocket. It's so many positive people on here. Hey, shout out to Heather and Chrono. I shared her stream earlier. You know, Heather, I went into her chat and I can't even tell you. Like she got so excited to see me, and that was so humbling because you never know the esteem people hold you up to, and just to see her excitement when I walked to her chat, and I mean, it was very humbling. And she has been someone I'm talking about since I had like 30 subscribers who always told me, just keep going. You got a wonderful message. You're doing great things. People go, and I finally caught her live, and I mean that it was just a humbling experience. So if y'all get a chance, go check out Heather. I shared her live in my community tab. Wonderful, great woman. You know, she do arts and crafts, but her spirit un, is only rivaled by her love. Uh, Wonderful person, and I'm just so grateful that I keep running into great people. This is why I never say that there ain't no good people. I don't focus on the negative. I always focus on the positive, and you run into people like that. So definitely give Heather a look. She is so delightful and cheer. Yes, she is, Commander. See, Commander was like I was there in the bushes. Man, Commander, I was like when I'm sitting there like, and it was early in the morning. Well, it wasn't early. It was probably about 11 o'clock. But when she was like, "Oh my God, the word is," I'm like, dude, like, that it was just humble. It was very humbling. Lady Shay, I am so grateful that you came over here. I can't wait to get you on the panel and rock out with these two ladies that I have up here now. I want to get all of us just to have a dialogue one day. You know, Gary, I mean, if y'all don't know who Gary Buster Down Brown is, y'all need to get to know him because that man is very powerful. And I'm not just saying that because he's 33, because this is the reality when it comes to life paths. You can be on the positive or the negative aspect. But when you see somebody on the positive aspect, you don't only see them, you feel them. And that brother is very powerful. So please check out Mr. Gary Busted Down Brown. Yeah, definitely Big Mitch, definitely. And y'all check out Lady Shay too. Check out Lady Shay. I love her content. Very motivational and inspirational. Definitely check her out, and she gonna have you cracking up. I ain't gonna lie. If you enjoy life, go check out Lady Shay because she enjoy it, and you gonna feel it. I love going into environments where I can feel the energy, you know. Um, and that's well, I'm not going to talk about that until next week. I ain't gonna talk about that till next week. But yeah, my bad. I'm still going through the comments. I'm going up a little bit. Refresh and be very receptive. I read that one. All three of us heavy hitters. I appreciate that, Miss Rashida. You know, I'm blessed. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, and this ain't no knock against nobody, but I'm blessed that I brought this concept and this idea to these two ladies, and they indulged. I'm just blessed because um, I've been trying to do this since I came on YouTube, and I totally understand that everyone is trying to establish themselves, um, but you know, what I asked them to help me do, I did not ask them to stop doing what they were doing, to change anything they were doing. I just said, hey, let's come together and let's build this. And they said, let's ride. And that's it's humbling that they even trust me enough to, take this journey with me. So, like Anti said last night, we in this for the long haul. uh, we creating content that's beneficial to everyone. Hopefully, the people who want to indulge in it. We on a mission, and we ain't gonna be stopped. We ain't gonna be stopped.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
In the nine
Thank you,
nine
Miss
thread.
702. In the nine, I trust. Thank you, Miss 702. Uh-oh, Tay, you there? Anybody seen Tay?
I hear you guys.
You
It
know we
wouldn't be
love
me if I
her.
ain't mess with her at least once.
Oh, we have fun. This is how we have fun. Like this is really like I look at these ladies like my little sisters, man. I'm just a year older than Tay, but I look at them as my little sisters, man, and I appreciate y'all so much. And I defend them like my little sisters too. You come at them, I'm gonna knock your head off. It's just what it is, what it is. But I almost had to get down in the chat yesterday, but uh, I was good. Brother, sisters, amazing. Yes, ladies. Man, if you hear the way they talk, my wife be cracking up. Like she'd be like, anti crazy, take crazy. I told her she can't go around anti, her butt and boobs too big. Uh,
I'ma be good. I promise.
you, mm, I believe that when I see it.
Mhm. I'm gonna keep my hands to myself after the other day, for sure. If you know what I mean.
You know what I mean?
But great live. Y'all did so well. Tay did so amazing and look so pretty.
Thank
Oh,
you.
we
Please
ready for you.
explain what happened the other day.
No, I'm saying after old boy, I'm keeping my hands to myself. Shit, I don't need nobody saying I did nothing.
After
Oh,
Nature Boy.
Yeah. I ain't give you no hug, so you lying. Shoot, I ain't touching nobody. But
oh, that's what you talking about.
I don't like titles yet, for example. I don't know how you see this black stuff word. You say this black is better for you, huh?
Yeah, it's because the light, my eyes are sensitive to light. So when
Oh.
everything is white, it kind of drown everything out. So when it's more black and then like the words white, I can read it. But when it's mainly white, it's hard for me to read. I have to like even now, like on this, because I'm on StreamYard, so I gotta highlight it in blue to read it.
Right, Rashi, right, Miss 702. She say, I know what word has done. All successful men have strong women around them. Straight to the top. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Straight to the top.
Miss 702, stop telling my secrets. I ain't dumb. I ain't no
Yes.
idiot. I know I need strong women. Not they ain't even behind me. They right on the side of me. We doing this together. You know, like I told my wife ain't behind me. My wife is right on the side with everything I'm doing.
Oh,
I
that's
do
a
not
fact.
put women. I don't put women behind me. They
Yeah,
ain't. I can't.
mama word be right in the mix, cutting up.
Mhm. They don't know how crazy man. My
Talk.
wife always. They don't know. If they only knew. They be thinking my wife is like the sweet innocent. Nah, nah, nah.
Listen, I'm mad. My girlfriend done
Yeah.
added herself to a part of the nine. She just gonna add herself in.
Hmm. You know, twin part of the nine.
Twin say she a part of the nine. You hear me?
Twin, twin is definitely a part of the nine. Y'all ain't know we got journalists on our team too. Y'all better stop playing.
Hmm.
We building a squad.
For real.
Yes, indeed. This was such a good idea, man. When we came up with this, it was just so authentic and so raw, and it just literally came together like aha, and so effortless and so easy. Um, so I'm glad we decided to do it.
Like I said, I'm honored and I'm blessed that that y'all even entertained me at first, but uh, just what we have produced so far, people didn't even see it. Wait till you're seeing a little bit of it now, but wait till y'all start seeing everything to come to fruition. We're gonna
Oh,
have
they have no
merchandise.
idea. No idea. We planning for eons and eons to come.
And not just on this app. What we building here on this app is definitely resonating off of this app. It's gonna resonate off this app in a major way. You know,
Right. And y'all know I am a author. I have two published books. So y'all just get ready for y'all notebook that'll be coming out soon. we we gonna have notebooks and everything for y'all. Y'all gonna have workbooks. Y'all gonna have homework. And, like we really building. Like we really. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Nine. I didn't tell y'all about that,
nah, go ahead.
right word. It's gonna be all you, but we gonna get it done. I see us with. We just see so much. That's why I like talking to y'all, because it's like my brain just be like opened up to so many possibilities and new stuff. Um, and me helping people is my number one main goal. That's why I'm here. So this just excites me so much.
And this right here, you, Lady Shay, I'm telling you, um, I ain't putting no woman behind me. I know the significance of the female. I know the significance of women. I know the significance of these two women. I've never asked them to stand behind me. I always ask them to stand on the side of me. We effective more together. One leading. We all leaders. All three of us are leaders in our own aspect. Anti say I'm a follower. No, Anti's a leader too.
No,
Even
Tay is in charge of this. I don't know what word it's talking about. Tay is in charge. And when they start trying to call us a cult and all that stuff, Tay is in charge for the record.
Anti, Anti already came up with the contingency.
Right.
Oh,
Look,
so
I'm
she just
already
gonna make me get in trouble then, huh?
I'm ratting already. You know, since they using videos as evidence and shit. Tay, Tay
We appreciate you, Lady Shay. We appreciate you.
is
Hey, if y'all not linked up with Anti, definitely link up with her because we about to go over there and we gonna finish rocking out. Roxanne Writers, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. But we
Hey
about to head
Roxanne, hey
over.
Ryder. Oh yeah, let me drop down so I can go get prepared. Shout out to the chat. Shout out nine.
Shout out, man. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, we definitely about to head over to Anti. We gonna finish this up with the body. Um, I don't know. Is she going live on YouTube or StreamYard? Anti, if you still listening, make sure you drop the link so one of us can come up there.
I think she's doing StreamYard, but I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I definitely. I'm Lady Shay. One day I'm gonna talk to you about the whole concept of how I came up with the 9%, and I promise you it'll blow your mind because when I began to tell Tay, she started breaking, and it's so much spirituality. Like it seems so simple, but it's really thought out, and I know you would appreciate it, because there's a lot of spirituality and symbolism in that 9%. What's the IP? Okay, it's on IG. Okay, we gotta. So, what I'm gonna do after this end, I am gonna share Anti's live out on my community post. So please check out the community post because I know in here it's hard to drop the link. But you know what? Is Nightbot active? Because Nightbot, you might be able to click on the link. Nightbot drop. I don't know if Nightbot has Nightbot been in the chat. If you see Nightbot, she drop her link every 15 minutes and you might can click on Nightbot if Nightbot dropped it. But I'm gonna post it on my community tab. But let me end this so we can get over there. So please check out my community tab. Um, if people be typing, the nine is the female. Oh, okay, I read that one. If I get any cult vibes, I'm not coming back. I ain't messing with you, Big Mix. Yeah, we ain't doing no coke, bro. I can't. Look, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be 100. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Tay. I was so reluctant from even teaching because I didn't want anyone to, put me on a pedestal at all. I did not want that, and it's
Let me just
because
say to think he was Jesus. He was
no,
so
I did not.
reluctant, you got. And let me tell you something. Every time he does something, he always tries to. He's not trying to manipulate in any kind of way, right? He always asks, like the way he does things. He makes sure he's not manipulating the people. Seriously.
And when I remember Tay be like, "Stop doing that. Stop second guessing yourself." But my intention is not to mislead anyone. My intention is not to hurt anyone, and I am very, very mindful of that. I don't want anyone to be hurt because of anything I say or do. It's just I just don't. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You know, my intentions are pure, and I just understand life has twisted and flipped so many people that it's hard to trust. So, you know, I try to articulate myself in a way where I'm not misleading, I'm not judging people. I do I try hard, I really do. And sometimes I try too hard. And I stumble over myself. You know, we all are work in progress, and that's something I'm working on. But you know, I hope y'all see that. I really do because uh, I'm not. You know, but I'm gonna keep talking. Let me get my butt off there so we can go over the anti. Hey, I appreciate everybody. Hey, we might do an after show where we just chop it up and talk about, you know, all three aspects of what we just covered. So um, Anti probably cover that when we get over there. But let's get over the Anti show. We already 2 minutes late. I will see y'all over there. Liz B, what up, sis? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I will see y'all over there. I'm gonna drop it on the community tab. Y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These are conversations that build nations. And if we said anything in this show that resonated with you, do me a favor. Hit that share button. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Help us spread the word. See y'all at Antis. We out.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah.
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression,
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's